Hi guys, so today's video is obviously going to be another decluttering video. I decided to do it more in the drawer because there's not too many products, so I hope this works out okay. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to go into this box right here. Whoa, I'm not used to being this close to the camera. First in this box I have a bunch of little mini primers. This is actually I believe an eye base, and this one, oh, I think this one is, no, it's just a regular eye base. I remember really liking this. This one's probably not as old as some of the other ones in here. This is by Motives, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. This one here is by Evelyn Iona. I don't even know who that is or what brand that is, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one, as well as the other minis in here. I've never ever used these, and they have been in my drawer since I've worked at Sephora. So you have Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer by Benefit. I don't even know if they use this. I don't even know if they make this anymore. Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. You have the Step 1 Nourishing Primer by Makeup Forever, and the NARS Pro Prime Pore Refining. I don't remember really using any of these except for the Shadow Insurance, which I used to use when I travel. It was decent, but my favorite one is the Urban Decay. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these, as well as the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I did like this as well, but this has been around since I bought probably the second Lorac Pro palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. It's definitely expired, but these little guys are just so cute, so I usually love to like hold on to things like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all of these because they're probably no good. I'm gonna go ahead and set this box aside just because I do like to reuse these. I don't even remember what came in this box, but I love these little guys. So I do have all of these little mini mirrors, which of course I am going to keep. This came with some type of, I think, lash glue or lash extension, lash growth serum, something like that. This is from We Love Makeup, which was a platform by L'Oreal that never actually really took off. So, but it's something cool to keep. I have this little mirror, not really sure where this came from. I want to say maybe Sephora. And then these are like random ones. I don't even know where they're from. And then one from Sephora. So I love to keep these guys on hand. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and put these in this little box and set them aside. I don't even know why this is in this drawer. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is in the shade Opal. This little red sticker means that I've had it since I've worked at Sephora, which is a very long time ago. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this because it's definitely expired. I do have some other products like this, so I'm not going to stress about it. Opal is a really pretty product, but can't be putting expired stuff on my face, so it's got to go. The next product in here is this Naked Skin by Urban Decay One and Done. It's in the shade Medium. I do have a little bit left in here, so I am going to keep it and use up the rest. I probably have about one use of it. I really love this product. It's more of like a Your Skin But Better type of product. It also has your SPF of 20 and it blurs your skin. So I really like this, even for days where I go out, but I really like it for work. And the shade Medium is a pretty good match for me. So I'm going to keep this and finish it up. The next product in here is the same thing. It's Naked One and Done, but this is in the shade Medium Dark. I do want to try to get some use out of this because I do have something that will help me change the shade and kind of make it a little bit lighter. So hopefully I can get some use out of this. I'm going to try it with that. If I can't, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. But for now, I'll keep it and just see what's up. Obviously, I do have two extras in here. This is in the shade Medium Light. The only thing about this is that it does make me look a little bit pale, so I do have to bronze up. And then, ooh, this is Medium Light. I didn't know I had an extra one. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Obviously, it's all gone. And then keep this one because I love this stuff. I have two primers in here by Cover FX. Obviously, you can see that this one is from when I used to work at Sephora, so it does have to go. This one is the Blurring Primer, which I actually really like, and I think I got this in a BoxyCharm, but I actually really like this blurring primer, and I'm really excited that I'm going through this because I forget that I have certain products, and this is one of them. So I definitely want to start using this one again. So real quick, gonna get rid of the calming primer, and I'm gonna keep the blurring primer. Here is the Laura Mercier foundation primer in Radiance. I'm going to keep this. This is slightly new to my collection. So I want to get some good play with. So I definitely want to keep using this. It has just the slight shimmer to it. Probably won't even be able to tell, but it just gives you nice glowy skin, and it's super lightweight on the skin. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this. This next primer is Milani Prime Light. This is actually a really good dupe for the Laura Mercier primer that I was just telling you about. Obviously, it doesn't have that pink undertone, which is really more translucent. This does kind of have a little bit more of a pink sheen to it than the Laura Mercier, which is kind of funny, but it does give you a nice glow to the skin, and it's more affordable as it's from the drugstore. This is pretty new to my collection, so I am going to go ahead and keep this. Next we have NYX Angel Veil, and I almost want to keep this because this was one of the first primers that I've ever purchased, but it's literally liquid. Like, can you hear that? That's disgusting. So this is definitely expired. I don't know why it's in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. The next one is this little mini of the Pore Refiner Primer by Dr. Brandt, and you guys might think I'm crazy, but I am not a huge fan of this primer. For some reason, I always think that, ew, no, I don't know. It might be expired, but like it always peels up on my skin. I might have put way too much, but it peels up on my skin and I just don't like it. A lot of people like this one, but for me, it was a definite miss. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. And that also smells like alcohol, which is weird. Next primer is this Primer Plus Mattifier by Bobbi Brown. I am going to keep this because I do need a mattifying primer in my collection, and I feel like I've been getting rid of some of them because my skin's really not that oily anymore, which is crazy. A little bit in my T-zone, but for the most part, I've been having some skin issues and my skin has been dry. So I'm going to keep this for my T-zone area. Bobbi Brown obviously is a great company. This is just a clear primer, keeps you matte. It's great. I love it. Bobbi Brown did send this to me. I worked with them probably about a year or so ago, and I liked it. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. This is another Cover FX primer that is definitely expired. Look at the packaging. It's disgusting. I literally have a problem with getting rid of things, especially makeup, because I'm like, oh, this is from back when, like, when I first started YouTube or when I first started makeup, and like, I know that's not sanitary and I don't ever use it, but I just like to keep it. So it's like a bad thing. But anyway, I think I got this in one of my BoxyCharms or something like that. I did really like this. So if you're looking for a mattifying primer, this is definitely one on my good list. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it because look at it. Another Cover FX primer. This is the Illuminating primer. I do like this primer. I tend to like Cover FX primers. This is actually very similar to the Milani one where it has that pink sheen to it. But it doesn't change your undertone or anything like that. Just gives your skin a nice glow. Kind of minimizes your pores a little bit and gives your skin like a nice, I don't know, base for your foundation to go on top of. So I didn't really realize that I tend to really like Cover FX primers. What the funny thing is, though, I've never purchased one of them, I don't think. I think every single one of them have come in my BoxyCharm, but I do recommend them. I like their primers. And this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer, and this is definitely old, so I need to get rid of it. Has an old Sephora sticker on the back. It's gonna kill me to get rid of this because I really do like this primer. It's your basic pore minimizing primer, and this is what happens to me. Once I get down to like a certain amount in a product, I don't want to use it up, so I stop using it. and then it expires. So it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand myself, but this one is really good if you're looking for something that kind of tones down a little bit of redness. It's not going to be anything crazy like a color correcting primer, but it does really, really good at just kind of neutralizing the skin and filling in your pores really, really well. This is one of my top pore filling primers, so if you're looking for one or in the market for one, I would definitely recommend this one. Here's a new one for me, so obviously I'm going to keep this. This is the Dermablend Insta Grip Jelly Primer. This is supposed to be a lot like the Milk Makeup Primer, which I have never tried. I do want to, but if you could see my beauty room right now, and obviously why we're doing this video and decluttering everything, I have too much makeup. So I don't need to be going out and purchasing stuff. I really, really am, excited and grateful and everything like that for the products that get sent to me, but I really don't need to buy any more makeup. This is the Light Master Primer by Giorgio Armani, and I do like this product, but I need to get some use out of it. So I'm really going to be doing some Shop My Stashes because I need to get some use out of these primers. This is another illuminating primer that has that pink undertone or kind of sheen to it. This one's a little more tacky than the other ones, but it's probably starting to get a little bit old in my collection. So I'm going to give it another try, see if it's still kicking, and if not, kind of give it the boot. But now we have this Wet n Wild Cover All Primer. This is a great affordable primer that's just your basic, clear primer, kind of silicone. Oh wait, I thought this was clear. It's freaking white. Oh my god. Okay, so in that case, it doesn't feel super silicone-y. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. But I do like this primer. I feel like it's great for when you don't want to use your super expensive primers or you're just looking to change it up. So I am going to go ahead and hold on to this. Now we have this little tiny Pore-filling. This is the Illuminating one. Go figure. I feel like all of my primers now are illuminating, which is really weird because I didn't know that. I'm like usually someone who goes for like the mattifying ones. But anyway, this is their Pore-filling, which I love. But I am going to go ahead and get rid of this because I think this little mini is expired. I really do like this one though because it gives the skin a little glow without being shimmery. So if you like the original Pore-filling, which is my #1 primer, then you'll definitely like this if you're shiny or anything like that, because it's not going to give you a shine, or like a shimmer. It's going to just give you that nice natural glowy skin. This is a hydrating primer, which I've never used before, I don't think, but I do need to start using this because I love Tarte. I love the Rainforest of the Sea products. I must have used this if I took the top off. But this just feels like a jelly moisturizer. It feels really nice. It feels really moisturizing and very like cooling on the skin. So I definitely am excited that I came across this in this video because I do want to pull this out and start using it again. So I am going to go ahead and keep this one. This one is by Touch in Soul. It's the No Pore Bloom Prime Essence. I do really like this. I usually like products that have the calendula extract in it. It's usually pretty hydrating and makes the skin very, like, I don't know, makes the skin look very hydrated without looking dewy, or it just looks really healthy, if that makes any sense. So this is the e.l.f. Glow Lotion. I don't really know why it's in this drawer because, well, I guess I do, because I wouldn't use this for a moisturizer and I wouldn't use it as a primer necessarily. Maybe, I don't know. But I do want to get some more use out of this. I don't even know if I've ever really put this to use, but I would use this maybe as a primer, but more as just like a glow underneath my foundation. This has a little bit of like a golden but rosy undertone to it. So I'm excited to get some more use out of this. I am going to go ahead and keep it. All right, and then this is a Lancome Stick Primer. I believe this is, hold on. Oh no, it's still good. It looked dried out. I was like, hold on. I am going to go ahead and keep this just for maybe doing like a primer cocktail for when I want to use this right on my pore areas, and then another primer all over. I did really like this primer. And I find that stick primers are pretty convenient if you're kind of doing like a cocktail kind of thing. So gonna keep this one. Then we have these guys here. This is gonna be pretty bittersweet for me because I love Urban Decay, but these were from when I worked for Urban Decay. If you didn't know, I did work for them. Optical Illusion, my favorite, okay? I am gonna keep this on hand because I love it. And I just can't part with it yet. I'm probably not going to use it because it probably is expired and I don't want to hurt my skin. But if you're looking for a good pore blurring primer, this is a really, really, really good one. In definitely my top 5, especially for pore filling primers. So definitely check this out if you're in the market for one. But for the rest of these, this is the one with SPF 30 and it also smooths, and then this is the color correcting one, which is supposed to give like a soft focus and shine control. Whatever. And then de-slick, and this is a good one too if you're trying to get some shine control or mattify. But the thing is with this is if you don't apply it correctly, it will make your skin white. Like I'm talking like white. So that's the only downfall about this, I would say. Really quick, I just wanted to show you guys I was able to fit the primers that I'm keeping right here in this little box. And if you watched my other video, I did a foundation declutter and I was able to fit all of my foundations in a bin like this. So there's 2 compartments here and then 2 compartments in the back that are this width, and then obviously this part here. And then I have some setting sprays over here. And a few primers, and then this is something from It Cosmetics. But stay tuned, we'll definitely do a makeup collection so I can show you how everything is organized. But I just got really excited because I was able to fit all of that in there perfectly for now. So yay! I'm excited to clean out this drawer and put some more stuff back in here. I didn't really wind up keeping that much stuff, I feel. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. But this is what I'm keeping. So I'm excited to put this stuff away. And this is what I am throwing away. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. Definitely leave some comments down below based on what you saw today. And if there's any primers that you think I should check out, definitely let me know. Even though I'm trying to be on a no buy, but you know how that goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. And until next time, I will see you in my next one.